Knowing where your food comes from is an important part of helping you make smart choices. Take an ingredient you know well and use in recipes for sweet treats or add to your oatmeal. We're talking about real sugar. Ever wonder where it comes from? Well, for starters, real sugar is made by Mother Nature. It comes from plants, either from sugar beets or sugar cane. We'll talk more about those plants in a second. But first, let's take a look at how sugar got its start. Sugar's journey to your table started a long time ago. A really long time ago. Around 10,000 years ago. That's when we have the first evidence of sugarcane domestication in Papua New Guinea. We've also found sugar crystals in India that are around 2,500 years old. That's also right around the time that Alexander the Great, in 325 BCE, marveled at sugar, calling it honey without bees. Sugar made the jump to the New World with Christopher Columbus in 1493, who carried it with him on his ships. And around 300 years later, a German chemist named Andreas Marggraf discovered sugar in sugar beets. Here in America, even before it was America, we were planting sugar cane in Louisiana. And in 1838, the first sugar beet factory was opened in the U.S. Today, sugar beets are grown in 11 states, and sugar cane is grown in 3. Most of that is grown and harvested by family farmers whose farms have been passed down for generations. Our diverse climate allows sugar farmers to grow cane in some regions, while other areas provide the perfect condition for growing sugar beets. Sugar beets are a root crop, like carrots or potatoes. They aren't red like the beets you might grow in your garden. They're white. And when sugar beets are harvested at the end of their 5-month growing season, they weigh about 3 to 5 pounds. Sugar cane is a tropical grass and grows 10 to 20 feet high. Compared to other crops you might be familiar with, sugar cane takes a long time to be ready to harvest, almost a year. It is also a perennial plant, which means it doesn't need to be replanted every year. New shoots will sprout from what was harvested. Sugar beets grow in places where the temperatures are generally cooler, so they're mostly grown in northern states. Sugar cane, on the other hand, prefers warmer temperatures, so that's grown mostly in the south. Today, the U.S. is the 6th largest producer of real sugar in the world. Now, that's all very interesting, but how does sugar go from sugar cane and sugar beets to the white granulated stuff you have at home and see at the store? After being harvested, both plants are simply washed and then crushed or sliced to extract the sugar juice. The juice is then filtered, crystallized, and dried. These sugar crystals are what is packaged up and shipped to your local grocery store. 500 years ago, a teaspoon of sugar cost $5, so valuable that it was locked in a sugar safe. We've gotten so efficient at producing sugar that today, a teaspoon of sugar costs less than a penny. And whether it comes from sugar beets or sugar cane, you can be sure it is the same real sugar that has been safely consumed by people all over the world for thousands of years. Want to learn more? Check out sugar.org today.